For those that missed it, let's dive into Fruity Pebbles Gate.
So since she wants to be petty and be an asshole, I think I'm just going to go ahead and say that Grandpa Brett likes to drink her piss like it's dirty soda, and he gulps it down like water, and that's what Fruity Pebbles is.
You know, I've watched all the seasons of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and never once did I ever consider that Fruity Pebbles ever could mean this. Ever. Ever. Brett and Demi, you guys have ruined this cereal for so many people. But at the same time, I feel like you need sponsored by them. I'm conflicted. I don't know what to think. So I came up with a merch line for you. You're incredible. Wait, I've got one better. Here I gave Brett a straw. Now, Demi, if you do go along with this, I do need a percentage. We'll negotiate. We'll go over all of the details. Demi responded to this bladder breaking news, and this is what she had to say. Quote, "What my husband and I did one time behind closed doors was consensual, a private experience in our marriage. And I won't let a private act between my husband and I be a distraction from a serious act that I did not consent to. I shared this information with Jessi in confidence nearly 2 years ago. It's very telling that she is choosing to break the storyline and bring it up now." You know, the list goes on. But here's the thing. Demi has been making jokes about Fruity Pebbles for months, if not years, and I'm going to show you that. This is just an example that Demi has pinned.
Hey, babe, want some Fruity Pebbles?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Yabba dabba doo!
Personally, I don't think Demi is really that offended that everyone knows about Fruity Pebbles because she's the one that's been making jokes about Fruity Pebbles on camera for months. I mean, literally last year they were making jokes about it on TikTok. Basically, now looking back on it, they were literally basically putting it right in front of our faces and we had no idea. Watch
it. Do any of them taste familiar?
You guys are so dumb.
What do you mean?
He does. The goal.
No, let me try it.
This man said, "Let me try you." It gets worse.
It's Demi's Fruity Pebble taste, not
Yes.
traditional.
It's mine.
Everyone has their own unique
Okay,
Fruity
it's
Pebble
good, but
taste.
it's not Fruity Pebbles.
Ew.
On that video, Macy commented, we had no idea that that was the biggest Easter egg that she could possibly give us a year ago. Why?
So it's because it apparently tastes like Fruity Pebbles, which I'm not going to yuck your yum, but that's weird.
I will yuck your yum. No, on so many levels, no. But don't worry, Demi is now taking it on the chin. She's making jokes about it. We got Brett getting his favorite, restocking for Demi for later. Oh my God. Of course, Demi had to take the joke too far because do you think that this is Fruity Pebbles or apple juice? I think Fruity Pebbles. Ew. Be so for real with me right now. Do you think this is Fruity Pebbles or apple juice? I genuinely do not believe that this is not Fruity Pebbles. You gonna tell me that's apple juice? You gonna tell me that's swine? Listen, I already didn't like this relationship. For those that don't know, they have a 16-year age gap. And if you didn't think that was bad enough, this man knew her when she was 9 years old. 9 years old. But, let's hear from Demi how they met.
A lot of controversy around our relationship and the fact that we got into a relationship very quickly after my divorce and that we had a pretty significant age gap and that he'd been married a couple times before me. I'll get into all of that in another video. For now, let's just focus on how we met. So if you don't know, my husband and I are 16 years apart, and I knew him through a family friend growing up, but he was so much older than me, and so like when I was 9 years old, he was married to his first wife and having babies. And I honestly don't think we ever met or crossed paths, which is so insane because the family friend that I knew him through was one of my best friends growing up, and I was over there all the time and he was over there all the time, but we somehow always just like missed each other, or maybe we just didn't realize because of the huge age gap and he wasn't worried about a little 9-year-old running around. Needless to say, I was very aware of his existence. I thought he was just like so cute, like an innocent little girl crush. and it was like a movie. Everything made sense, and it was just like instant connection, instant chemistry. Our humor was the exact same. It was the craziest.
Demi tries to play it off like it's all innocent, and I understand because she's the victim in the situation. It's hard to see, like, when you're the one being groomed, that you're being groomed. So I understand why she's kind of oblivious to this fact. But this dude has been eyeing her from the get-go, because as soon as she turned 18, she admitted that he started following her on Instagram. Why is this older man that's known you since you were 9 years old following you on Instagram as soon as you turn 18? Then, as soon as she gets a divorce, she's talking to him and he's, being super supportive. I'll help you any way I can, trying to go on dates with her. And she hasn't even been divorced or separated in 2 months. Like, within 2 months of her just being separated from her husband, they went on their first date. Her divorce was not even finalized. This dude had been eyeing her from the very beginning. You cannot tell me otherwise. She is a victim here, but she's not the victim that she thinks from Marciano. She's the victim of Brett. Honestly, probably the craziest comment that I've seen Demi post so far about this entire Fruity Pebbles. She commented on someone's video reacting to this saying, well, have you tried it? No. We'll end this on a high note though. Demi, you're incredible. Now, if any of you guys want me to make some of these, let me know. Comment down below. Comment down what you guys think of all of this. As always, this is all alleged, so take it with a grain of salt and follow me for more.